All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm V. Ravi Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch 50 development projects worth over 1,200 crore rupees in Varanasi today. Arvind Kejriwal to take oath as Delhi Chief Minister for third term this morning. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishanker meets US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo at Munich in Germany ahead of President Trump's visit to New Delhi. In Jammu and Kashmir, notification issued for first phase of Panchayat by-polls in 16 districts, polling on 5th March. Gully Boy bags Best Film, Ranveer Singh Best Actor and Alia Bhat Best Actress awards at FilmFare ceremony. And in tennis, Rohan, Bopanna and Canadian Denis Shapovalov crash out of men's doubles semi-finals of ABN Amro World Tournament. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch 50 development projects worth over 1,200 crore rupees at Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh today. During his day-long visit to his parliamentary constituency, Mr. Modi will flag off the Mahakal Express to link Varanasi, Ujjain and Omkareshwar and dedicate Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Memorial Centre to the nation. More from our correspondent.
After reaching his constituency, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will first go to Jangambari Math, where he is scheduled to participate in the closing ceremony of the centenary celebrations of Sri Jagat Guru Vishwaradhya Gurukul. Here, PM Modi shall also be releasing the translated version of the Sri Siddhant Shikhamani Granth in 19 languages and a mobile app of the Granth. He will then reach Padav area of Chandauli district, where he will dedicate to the nation the Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Memorial Centre and will also unveil the 63-feet statue of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. This is the largest statue of the leader in the country. At Padav, Prime Minister will address a public function and will launch various development projects. These projects include a 430-bed super speciality government hospital, a 74-bed psychiatry hospital and Center for Vedic Research at Kashi Hindu Vishwavidyalaya BHU. PM Modi will also inaugurate the Chowka Ghat Lehartara overbridge in the city, which will ease the traffic near railway station. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Varanasi.
Prime Minister will also inaugurate the Annakshetra Community Kitchen of Kashi Vishwanath Temple. The CEO of Kashi Vishwanath Temple Trust, Vishal Singh, told AIR that prasad and food can now be served to thousands of devotees simultaneously at this place.
काशी विश्वनाथ मंदिर न्यास के द्वारा 13 करोड़ रुपए की लागत से 45,000 स्क्वायर फीट के एरिया में बनाया गया अन्न क्षेत्र लगभग बनकर तैयार हो चुका है और अब इसमें सभी श्रद्धालुओं को जो भोग आरती का प्रसाद होता है वो उपलब्ध कराया जाएगा। इसमें दक्षिण भारतीय और उत्तर भारतीय दोनों प्रकार के व्यंजन उपलब्ध होंगे।
Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal will take oath as Chief Minister of Delhi today for the third time. Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal will administer the oath of office in secrecy to Mr. Kejriwal and his cabinet colleagues. Mr. Kejriwal will retain all the cabinet ministers who were part of his previous government. They are Manish Sisodia, Satyendra Jain, Gopal Rai, Kailash Gehlot, Imran Hussain and Rajendra Gautam. The Aam Aadmi Party swept the Delhi Assembly polls held last week, bagging 62 out of 70 seats. Mr. Kejriwal's first term lasted only for 49 days and he had completed the full tenure in the second term. Our correspondent reports that around 2,000 security personnel from the Delhi police and paramilitary forces have been deployed for the oath-taking ceremony.
Around 50 people from different walks of life who have contributed to Delhi's development will share the stage with Arvind Kejriwal during the swearing-in ceremony as special guests. They include international tennis player Sumit Nagpal and Delhi government school student and beneficiary of Jai Bhim Mukhyamantri Pratibha Vikas Yojana who cracked IIT Vijay Kumar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been invited to the ceremony besides BJP MPs and MLAs from Delhi. Aam Aadmi Party has said that no chief minister or political leader from other parties will be part of this event as it will be a Delhi-specific ceremony. Last night, Mr. Kejriwal called a dinner meeting of his ministers designate to discuss the roadmap for Delhi's development. With Aam Aadmi Party scripting its third consecutive win in the assembly polls, excitement for the oath-taking ceremony is palpable and a huge crowd is expected to gather at the historic Ram Leela Maidan. Suparna Saikia, AIR News, Delhi.
External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on the sidelines of the Munich Security Conference yesterday. The two leaders discussed bilateral relations ahead of US President Donald Trump's two-day visit to India beginning 24th of this month. Dr. Jaishankar also met US Special Envoy on Afghan reconciliation and discussed regional and global issues with them. The The External Affairs Minister also had a meeting with a U.S. congressional delegation led by Senator Jim Inhofe, the chairman of the powerful Senate Armed Services Committee. The two sides discussed growing strategic cooperation. In a tweet, Dr. Jaishanker said he had a meeting with Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan and appreciated his perspectives on global and regional issues. Dr. Jaishanker said he looks forward to working with him in the Strategic Partnership Council. The External Affairs Minister also met Australian and Singaporean defence ministers and said New Delhi is working with them to take security cooperation forward. The Munich Security Conference is the world's leading forum for debate on international security policy and is held annually. It was established in 1963. Visiting Portuguese President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa has said that his country's priority is to have joint expertise in various areas of the economy. In his keynote address at the India-Portugal Business Forum in Mumbai, Mr. Sousa said that India is an economic and social global power and the largest democracy in the world. He said that both Portugal and India are not just European and Asian countries or cultures, but they are universal. The President said the two countries work with the world, for the world, be it for the peace, freedom, sustainable development or climate change. Addressing the forum, Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said that both India and Portugal are focused on economic growth, investment, industry and innovation. He said the Indian government is keen to expand its relationship with Portugal. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. Chief Electoral Officer of Jammu and Kashmir, Shailendra Kumar, has issued notification for by-elections to elect sarpanches and panches in the Union Territory. According to the notification, the last date for filing of nominations is 22nd of this month. Scrutiny of nominations will be taken up on 24th and the last date for withdrawal of candidature is 26th. Polling, if necessary, will be held on 5th of March from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Counting of votes will be taken up on the same day. In Jammu and Kashmir, the Handicrafts Department is organizing a series of outreach programs to make artisans and weavers aware about various schemes being implemented by the administration. The awareness camps will be held across all 20 districts of Jammu and Kashmir. The artisans from various fields, including carpet, pashmina and kani shawl, and bamboo work, will participate in the camp. Now we move on to our special segment of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. Jammu and Kashmir has been paired with Tamil Nadu under the Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program. The activities under this program have already begun as a group of 50 youths are already in Tamil Nadu to know different aspects of life in the southern state of India. As the winter is about to end in the Kashmir Valley, several activities have been slated under EBSB program in the coming months. Our Srinagar correspondent has filed this report.
In Kashmir Valley, preparations are in full swing to make Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program a success. Nehru Yuva Kendra, which is coordinating the program here, has scheduled several events in the coming months in this regard. The activities are scheduled to start by the end of this month or in the first week of March. A national integration camp is scheduled to be held on March 3, in which youth from 16 states are going to participate. During the camp, the youth will exchange cultures and language and also get a chance to know more about Kashmir Valley. Apart from this, in April, a group of 50 youth from Tamil Nadu will come to Jammu and Kashmir. To know more about the preparations, we talked to Director Nehru Yuva Kendra Jammu Kashmir, Bikram Singh Gill, and he said,
50 यूथ हमारे जाने थे जो उधर गए हुए हैं और 50 यूथ जो है उधर से आने हैं, हमारे पास आने हैं, वो हमने अप्रैल में उनकी प्लान किया है. इसमें एक तो डिबेट होती है, फिर वो लैंग्वेज आदान प्रदान होता है. यहाँ से लोग उधर गए हैं, वही बच्चे इनके साथ यहाँ का कल्चर जो है उनको शो करते हैं.
इशफाक शाह, AIR न्यूज़, श्रीनगर.
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has underlined the need for creating more digital content in Indian languages for social good. He said, if the benefit of digital technology and e-governance is to reach the last man, it has to be in Indian languages. Mr. Naidu was addressing the students and teachers of Pandit Dwarka Prasad Mishra Indian Institute of Information Technology, Design and Manufacturing at Jabalpur yesterday. He called for sustained efforts to increase digital literacy with special focus at the school and college level. He said youngsters should come up with ideas on best usage of technology for easing people's lives and bring transparency in governance. Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Prakash Javadekar, will attend bilateral Conference of Parties COP meetings in Gandhinagar, Gujarat today. These meetings have been organized as part of the 13th Conference of Parties of the Convention on the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals. Mr. Javadekar will also attend a high-level segment of the conference today. The theme of the conference in India is Migratory Species Connect the Planet and We Welcome Them Home. Hindi movie Gully Boy has swept the FilmFare Awards. It has bagged the Best Film Award at the ceremony last night. The Best Actor Critics Award has gone to Ayushmann Khurrana for Article 15, while the Best Actress Critics Award has gone to Bhumi Pednekar and Taapsee Pannu for Sand Ki Aankh. More from our correspondent.
The 65th Amazon FilmFare Award lives up to the expectation of being glamour, glitz and entertaining. The award was dedicated to acknowledge and appreciate talented individuals from film fraternity. Alia Bhat took home the Best Actor Female for her film Gully Boy, while Ranveer Singh won Best Actor Male for the same. Veteran filmmaker Ramesh Sippy was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Actor Govinda was felicitated with an award for excellence in cinema. Rohan received Best Director Award for Gully Boy. Aditya Dhar won Best Deputy Director for movie Uri the Surgical Strike. Several beat-down stars like Ranveer Singh, Akshay Kumar, Kartik Aaryan, Ayushmann Khurrana and other gave scintillating performance. Pooja Pal, AIR News, Mumbai.
On to sports news. In tennis, India's Rohan Bopanna and his Canadian partner Denis Shapovalov crashed out of the men's doubles at the ABN Amro World Tournament at Rotterdam in Netherlands last night. They lost to the German-Finnish pair of Jan-Lennard Struff and Henry Kontinen 5-7, 6-2, 10-8 in the semi-finals. The unseeded Indo-Canadian combine had entered the semi-final, beating the Romanian-Dutch pair of Tecau and Royer in the quarter-final on Thursday. The death toll from the new coronavirus epidemic in China has crossed 1,600 after 139 more people died in the hard-hit Hubei province, the epicenter of the outbreak. In its daily update, the province's Health Commission has reported 1,843 fresh cases. More than 68,000 people now have been infected, with most deaths occurring in Hubei. France reported the first fatality from the new coronavirus outside Asia yesterday, fueling global concerns about the epidemic. China's central bank said that to control the outbreak spreading, used banknotes are being disinfected and stored for up to 14 days before they are put back into circulation. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Nishit Kumar.
Thank you, Ravi. The English dailies have different headlines today. Don't interfere. India to Turkey over its comments on Kashmir, writes the Statesman. Turkish President Erdogan had criticized India in his address to Pakistan's parliament. Can't label every dissent anti-national, says SC judge, reports the Tribune. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud called dissent a safety valve of democracy, adds the paper. Trade rep not coming as Trump seeks riot deal, reports the Hindustan Times. The paper says efforts for a trade agreement announcing during Trump's forthcoming India visit have suffered a setback. RBI's accounting year to sync with government's fiscal year, reports Business Standard. Banks will pay price if telcos shut, says SBI chief, says Financial Express. Masood Azhar and family missing, Pak tells financial watchdog, FATF reports The Hindu. In a related story, the Indian Express says Pak likely to remain on FATF grey list. Delhi civic bodies sound alert over coronavirus, issue advisory to hotels, report Hindustan Times. And finally, freed from jail after 14 years, murderer completes his MBBS, reports the Times of India. The fact that he was 14 years older than the rest of his classmates did not deter him. And with that, it's back to you, Ravi.
Thank you, Nishit. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to launch 50 development projects worth over 1,200 crore rupees in Varanasi today. Arvind Kejriwal to take oath as Delhi Chief Minister for third term this morning. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishanker meets U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo at Munich in Germany ahead of President Trump's visit to New Delhi. In Jammu and Kashmir, notification issued for first phase of Panchayat by-polls in 16 districts polling on 5th March. Gully Boy bagged Best Film, Ranveer Singh Best Actor and Alia Bhat Best Actress award at FilmFare ceremony. And in tennis, Rohan Bopanna and Canadian Denis Shapovalov crash out of men's doubles semi-finals of ABN Amro World Tournament. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.